On this episode of the Bronze Metalist podcast, we talk about Killing Technology by Voivod. Another episode of the Bronze Metalist podcast. I'm Kale.
I'm OJ.
We're two professional broadcasters. We like metal and we like to talk about it. And today we're talking about a kind of weird thrash metal album from 1987 by the band Voivod from Canada.
From Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
We've talked about Voivod before, at least once. The name that I remember us talking about was Dimension Hatros.
Yes.
But for whatever reason, the album art for a different album, something with a face.
Nothing face.
Nothing face.
Yeah.
That album art looked much more familiar. Is there a Violence album that has very similar looking album art to that?
No, I don't.
Because I know I got them confused last week as well, but...
Maybe. No, not that I can think of.
I don't know why that album art looked more familiar to me, because I don't think we've talked about it.
But I'm sure if somebody else has talked about it, that album has come up.
Or just from me scrolling through their albums looking for the previous one.
I thought about bringing that album, but I thought this is the more raw. This is the album where they really found their sound.
Yeah, they kind of figured out what they wanted to do. Yeah, it's kind of a. It's kind of a little punky in places almost. A little hardcore punk, a little crossover thrash.
Snake really made, his voice is very
punk
rock, yeah.
Very, very. And I mean that's a big part of the DNA of thrash anyway.
Right.
Especially in the vocal department. I think that's one of the things that really began to separate thrash from just regular heavy metal.
Right.
Was the vocals were much more inspired by hardcore punk, a lot more shouty, whereas like heavy metal up to that point was almost operatic.
Right. Well, I mean that was really the thing that happened. I mean there was a lot of like violence in the streets in the early 80s between the punks and the metalheads, It was these guys wearing the denim jackets with weird hair hating these guys with denim jackets with weird hair, and and then eventually
that never made sense to me.
No, it didn't. I mean, until finally there was a Reese's peanut butter cup moment.
Yeah.
I mean, you got your punk and my heavy
coming
metal
into existence.
You got your heavy metal and my punk.
Oh my gosh! And it's continued ever since, to the point where the line between the two communities is, for the most part, pretty blurred.
Right.
There are definitely some people who are, very one or the other. But I feel like for the most part, anybody who calls himself a metalhead probably enjoys some punk, and anybody who would consider themselves a punk probably likes a few metal bands.
And I think that's why Motorhead gets a lot of the credit for that, because what they were doing, people, what the fuck is this? Is this heavy metal? Is this punk rock? What is it? I mean, and so they would all show up at shows.
It's both. I don't remember what accent Lemmy had. I know it was British.
Yeah, it was very.
Late, right? Motorhead's British.
Yeah,
yeah.
They're from London.
Yeah, I saw a clip of him from the 80s before before his voice was quite so rough, his speaking voice anyway.
I think they eventually, of course, did move to California.
Yeah, I mean that's the Rainbow Bar and Grill.
Yeah, the Rainbow Room.
His favorite hang. Yeah. The Rainbow Room. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a statue of him there now.
Yep, in his booth. Can you sit in the Lemmy booth, or is it like off limits?
I feel like it's one of those
things. Sit next to the statue.
It's a touristy thing to do.
Can you touch his mutton chops for good luck? Are his mutton chops like a different shade of bronze because they've been touched so much, like those statues of dogs, where you can see that like the head or the nose is like polished because people pet it.
Right.
That's always cute. I like seeing that.
Yeah. I've got my own mutton chops kind of going now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mutton chops.
Yeah, I had like a revelation earlier this week.
A revelation.
I had a revelation, Mother Earth. I had like it's one of those days where you wake up and you go, hey, the person I was yesterday doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
You ever had those days?
Not really, but continue.
But I just and I feel like I'm someone else now. Like I've started a new chapter of something. Like,
is it the suspenders?
Might be the suspenders. The suspenders. I'm wearing suspenders. I got mutton chops. My hair's down to my shoulders. That's right, ladies.
You could start wearing like tweed jackets, maybe.
There you go.
Start wearing a jacket with shoulder patches, you know,
and
or not elbow patches. Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know.
Start calling me the professor.
Yeah. Well, I know there's been one guy that I guess was his nickname the professor. You've told me about a regular some years ago who was a college professor.
Actually, we had a table full of professors.
Yeah,
it was the professor's table. Severe alcoholics.
I mean, I don't know why it comes with the territory with intellectuals. Substance abuse. I don't know why it is.
I think the need to self-medicate comes with a certain amount of awareness.
Sure.
I mean, once you
a certain amount of awareness, but not enough awareness to just go to therapy.
Yeah.
Not enough awareness.
Yeah.
A certain amount of awareness, but too much stigma to do the proper thing. Mm-hmm. Or perhaps thinking that you know better.
But the one professor, a friend of mine, who I think you probably met him too, he works for the CBS affiliate locally here in the art department there. But one of the professors used to be his economics professor.
Yeah.
And he would get to class, and you could visibly see his hands
shakes,
shaking.
Yeah.
He'd get up there, and then he'd have his thermos with his coffee in it, and he'd down a big cup of coffee, and then moments later, he's not shaking now.
Yeah, his hands stopped shaking.
Well, coffee must do the trick for him.
Famously, coffee makes people's hands more steady.
Yes, exactly.
All the time. That's how it always works.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it might be the suspenders.
Think it might be the suspenders?
Yeah, you're just like, you know what? I'm a suspender. You can't go back.
No, I can't.
You're like for a while. I mean, it's a thing that we've bonded over.
Yeah.
Which is the fact that belts are bullshit.
Yeah. I don't like being my middle squished like that.
Neither of us like belts.
No.
I do not feel that I could do suspenders, mostly because I'm 29.
You could do it. You could pull it off. I think you could.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be the suspenders guy.
See, here's the funny thing.
I don't want to be a 29-year-old who wears suspenders. I don't have the rest of the stuff that's needed to pull that off. I don't.
Like the age, the weathering.
Like the.
I do.
It's, I think, past a certain, once you've got some gray in your hair, or for you, your beard.
Right.
People, they see you in suspenders and they're like, all right, yeah.
It makes sense.
Why would he want to wear a belt? That's much more comfortable. But I feel like unless I'm riding like a penny farthing or something.
Ooh.
I'm saying I'm not. Yeah, that's your next move. Get a penny farthing.
They give you a penny farthing. Who would you even buy one of those?
I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I feel like I'm not nearly enough of a hipster to get away with wearing suspenders. I don't have the other requisite part of the fashion to not just look like a weirdo.
Right. I mean, I've always kind of looked like a weirdo. I've never been able to shake that.
But you own it, though.
Right, yeah.
And I feel I would just feel awkward, I think.
And here's the funny thing. I tried to wear them under my shirts and stuff like that. I'll just wear it under the shirt. And I quickly found out the gross reason that you see dudes wearing the suspenders on the outside of their shirt.
Yeah, it's going to chafe. It's going to be... No, that wasn't it?
It's not because of chafing. It's because occasionally... you have to take an emergency shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then you have to take your shirt off in order to get the suspenders off.
Right.
But yeah, if you're wearing them over your shirt, you can just unloop the suspenders from over your shoulders, and there you go.
There you go.
It's like guy rompers, right?
Yeah.
Where that trend of rompers, but for men. And then everyone going like, wait, if I need to go to the bathroom, I have to take the whole thing off? What?
Yeah, you've seen the old timey ones, right? They have the flap.
The flap, yeah. But yeah, it's Yeah, I don't think I could do suspenders. I don't think I could.
Yeah.
I don't have enough of the other the
requisite
lifestyle choices to make those work, I think. I do have something that my mom got me, which I do enjoy, which are these little Velcro loops.
Yeah.
That just go between the belt loops, but don't just on like the sides and
so it tightens up your pants.
Yeah, so it tightens them up without like for me the discomfort of having a belt buckle. That's always the thing that I find most uncomfortable about belts is the belt buckle.
Are you metal sensitive?
I am. Yeah, I'm as far as I know, I am allergic to I'm metal sensitive,
which is the new name for this podcast.
Yeah. I believe I have a nickel allergy.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% certain that's what metal that I am. I'm allergic to some kind of metal, and it's the metal that the magnets of our name tags at work are plated in.
I think it is nickel because
it's shiny and silver, so there's not too many options.
The only belt buckles I've ever been able to wear are the surgical steel.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll get a big red patch.
Yep.
On my belly right there.
And there was a period in college where I had a big red patch like that, and I did not know. At no point did it. I think at some point I was like, this is probably my belt buckle that's causing this.
Uh-huh.
And I think at some point I stopped wearing a belt and it went away. I think I also stopped. I could get away with not wearing a belt because that was during a period where I was gaining a bunch of weight.
So your waist was tightening up.
Yeah,
in those pants.
I didn't need the belt anymore because my pants weren't so loose. But yeah, like I didn't connect it then, and then I've probably told this story before, but the first year that I worked at the state fair. Was the first time that I was out wearing my name tag for long periods of time, and also just attached to a t-shirt, because at pretty much any other work function I would wear either a dress shirt or maybe a flannel.
We're out at the state fair, when it's 300 degrees.
Yeah,
but
out we're out at the state fair, so I'm wearing a t-shirt. It's too hot for anything else for another layer. So the back plate of this magnetic name tag is rubbing right up against my skin. But I didn't think of that. I just noticed I have this rash.
You were like, I have shingles or something.
Well, and I didn't just assume that instantly because my mind jumped straight to shingles. I assumed I had shingles because I've genuinely had shingles before.
Right.
I genuinely
and vinyl siding.
Yeah. I genuinely had shingles when I was in college when I was like 19, but that was on my shoulder.
Right.
But it looked like I was like, what did that look like again? And I Googled, what shingles rash looks like, and it looked like that. It's like, well, fuck. And I went to the doctor, and I explained like I've had shingles before, and I was experiencing the conditions which often causes shingles in younger people, which is you're under a lot of stress.
Right.
You're not eating so good. Your immune system's maybe taking a hit because you're so stressed out. And it was my first year doing a full week out at the state fair, at my new job. So the doctor was just like, yeah, that sounds right. Here you go. Here's your antivirals. And I went home. And then the next year, I got that rash again.
I'm the desert, more shingles.
Like, what the fuck is that this happens so regularly? Went to that different doctor that time. She was like, I'm not sure, but okay. And I went home.
Yeah.
And the rash went away slowly but surely. And then the next year,
so 3 years in,
it took 3 years. The next year, I'm only out there the one day.
Right.
And I get in my car. And I take my name tag off, and my shirt brushes against this brand new rash, and I feel that very sensitive skin. Motherfucker! Wait a minute! And I finally realized the rash is exactly where the name tag had been sitting the whole damn day. Getting covered in my sweat and reacting chemically with the metal. And yeah, I finally realized, that's what that must be.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So there you go.
There you go.
So next time, if you have to wear a name tag, put suspenders on it.
I'll put suspenders on. But yeah, I'm much more aware now of any shiny silver thing. I'm like, if this is nickel plated, I'm going to try and touch it as little as I have to. It is a thing with like firearms. Right. Where there's a lot of handguns especially that are nickel plated because it's corrosion resistant. I mean, that's why anything is nickel plated is because it's corrosion resistant. But
it just occurred to me that your name tag, you know what it has?
What does it have?
A Nickelback.
I was gonna try and obnoxiously sing a Nickelback song. But then, nothing came to mind. Right. And I think that might be a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Look at this photograph. There we go.
All right. Got that out.
See, I only remember that one because of the look at this graph meme.
Right.
Which is the first time I saw that, I think it damn near killed me. It made me laugh so goddamn hard.
Right.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Oh, that sort of rock meme thing happened in the car today. I was driving with my son. We ended up going to Denny's at one point.
Denny's.
We went to Denny's. And on the way
Denis.
there...
Denis.
one of the guys from Voivod.
I was going to say the director of Dune.
Yeah, sure.
It's his restaurant.
Two of the guys that play on this album are named Denis.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they are Canadian.
Yeah, French Canadian.
France.
So we're driving there, and Max had it as sort of a random. He has a playlist with like 1,300 songs on it.
Yeah,
and they will connect to other things that are related. So like all the music everywhere plays over his playlist. And at one point, 1979, by Smashing Pumpkins came on.
Okay.
And it was funny. It was right at a time we're about to go down a hill in the car. And I put my hands up just as Billy Corgan is going, wee! Yeah. Max is like, oh, that's where that comes from. Yeah.
Billy Corgan. Have you seen that clip of him at a concert where he's just sort of like standing slightly off to the side eating chips on stage?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Just doesn't give a shit anymore.
No.
Good old Bill Burr's brother.
Bill Burr's half brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both kind of at this point seem like guys who've seen behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I get reality now. So I'm just gonna stand here and eat chips.
I mean, Bill Burr is in a bit of trouble at this point because he decided to go to that comedy festival in Saudi Arabia.
I thought he was criticizing the people that went to the comedy festival.
Well, he went there, so he went and performed. Unless he backed out of that, but what I had seen was that he was going, and saying, they're just people. It's like, yeah, the people who are paying for that comedy festival are the same people who fucking beheaded Jamal Khashoggi. Like,
right, which, by the way...
The people paying you aren't just people.
Here, let me tell you what I did last Thursday. Last Thursday, I had to pick up my son from school and take him to my house because my ex-wife was at a convention or doing something. I don't care what she can do whatever she wants. We're not married. So, anyway... And Max is like, hey, Dad, this match is up tonight. We should go to Grand Forks.
You drove all the way to Grand Forks to go see Gabriel Iglesias.
We went to go see Fluffy on stage there. And minor note before I say this, we were up on the mezzanine and we're going down to our seats. And I'm like, this is cool. We're in Grand Forks. Normally if I go to a gathering like this in Minot, like the fair or Husfest or anywhere like that, like every third person walking past me knows who I am. And Max is like, yeah, kind of anonymity is kind of nice. Yeah. And like 2 seconds later I hear, hi, OJ. Like, oh, hey guys, how you doing? Anyway, we went down and his show was great.
Yeah.
And he spent a good 5 full minutes telling the audience how it's justified. He'd been going to Saudi Arabia since 2012.
Oh, boy.
And performing there. There's nothing wrong. They're just people. They like to laugh. I like to bring comedy. It's like, it's okay. We're all here to see you.
Yeah.
This is not winning you any points.
Yeah.
Just move on to the next thing, please, sir.
Yeah. I was disappointed to see that Wayne Brady went.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, there was a lot of big names that went.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the controversy. It's like, look, you know, they offered you a lot of money, sure, but where's the money coming from? Who's the money coming from?
Right. Did they wash the blood off first? I mean,
yeah. And how much are you being asked to hold back from what you know? How much are you self-editing?
Right.
In order to perform there.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd have to.
It's like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they all probably got a guidebook of some kind. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about this.
I did like what Mark Maron said.
Oh, it was Mark Maron that was. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Bill
Mark
Burdigo.
Maron
Mark Maron
was criticizing
people.
Yeah, but at the end of that, he was like, I mean, they didn't offer me. It's really easy to, you know, talk about integrity when you weren't asked to sell yours. Not that I think for a moment that he would have gone, because he just does not seem like that kind of person at all.
No. He seems like he's gotten a little more bitter than he used to be. A little bit.
A little more bitter, but in the right direction.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much always been in the right direction, but he has managed to get more bitter, which is saying something when it comes to Mark Maron.
Have you seen his most recent stand-up special?
God, I keep forgetting that.
You gotta watch it, man.
Yeah, I need to just catch up on his specials in general.
Yeah,
I think from like 2014. It was called Thinky Pain.
Yeah,
was one of them.
Yeah,
where half of it was just kind of like improvised. And he has a line that has stuck with me where he's talking about how he, you know, basically didn't prepare or anything like that.
Yeah,
and he's like, I've got it in my head that if this goes well, I'm a fucking genius because I didn't prepare. And if it goes poorly, you didn't prepare.
So it's win-win.
Yeah, it's like if it goes poorly, it's like, well, I mean, that's what happens. You didn't prepare. You know, whatever. It's of course it didn't go well.
It's a similar...
What do you expect? But if you do well, you're like, I'm a god.
You know, that's sort of my approach to shit too.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
That makes no sense to me, having known you for the last 7 years.
Longer than that.
Yeah. Well, I guess we've
been doing this for 7
and
going on 8 years.
Been like friends, and you know what? Like knowing you exist is not the same as knowing you.
Yeah, you knew me back when I was young and handsome.
Yes, back when you were the
44.
Yeah, 44. Because I still don't know if that's in the if I edited the description of the podcast page at one point, because at one point it mentioned our ages, because it was a fun thing that I was 22 and you were 44.
Well, there's something that talks about you, and this is a podcast with Kale and Jaron. Yeah.
Is that really still somewhere?
Somewhere.
Maybe it's on the YouTube page. I don't know.
I think it might be on the Apple.
The Apple
iPod
on like
app.
iTunes.
Yeah.
I guess it's not iTunes. It hasn't been. That's how long ago it was still iTunes.
Right. Yeah, when you look on your iPod, it shows.
Do they still sell iPods of any kind?
They don't manufacture them.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I fell into a time abyss.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I did that decades ago. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm continued playing Dark Souls 3, which I was talking about doing that last week. And it's going all right. It's going all right. You know, it's a Dark Souls playthrough. I'm not super far into the game, but I recently hit the game's first of several poison swamps.
Oh yeah,
which is always a delight.
Why does he like those poison swamps so much?
Because he's a sadist. Because Hidetaka Miyazaki is a sadist. But or a masochist, because he plays his games.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the appeal is supposed to be.
At least one of the games, they gave you a magical steed so you didn't have to be poisoned every time you went through one.
There is an enemy I had totally forgotten about because it might be a one-off in Dark Souls 3. There are these like goat people that live in the swamp that are called Grus, I think.
Okay.
They're like these abyss corrupted like beast people, and there's only one I've encountered where the only methods of attack it has, 90% of its attack is the exact same thing. It jumps straight up in the air and tries to kick you in the head as it lands when it's coming down. It's so hard to damage them because they're on the ground for a half a second and then you can't hit them while they're coming down because they bonked you on the fucking head. Granted, you know, I'm like going for like a dex build with really like low equip load threshold, so I'm not very high armor, so I get staggered really easily. But it's like I don't think I killed it. I think I just was like, it killed me, and I was like, well, I'm not going over there anymore.
That reminds me, I picked up that the game I recently beat after 3 years. And I went around looking for shit that I missed.
Yeah.
I missed some very early game things.
Like what?
Like there's a cave in Caelid that has one of them rune bears in it, and all along I thought the rune bear was the main enemy. It is not.
What's the main enemy?
The main enemy is the guys from Farum Azula.
Beastmen?
Yeah, Beastmen of Farum Azula.
Right.
Yeah, and you still, I didn't know it, and that's how you get like the Fire Drake talisman.
Yeah, it's been there's a lot about Elden Ring that I've probably forgotten at this point. I'm surprised at how much I remember about Dark Souls 3. Where I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go over here to do this thing.
Right. It's because it's a more linear game. It's less.
Yeah. Well, there's some of the quest lines though in Dark Souls 3 are so fucking obtuse.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you would never know. Reading a guide, it's like, you would never know to just do that. How the fuck did anyone figure that out? Where, the way to do this character's quest, you got to go over here, but don't do this first or they'll die. Don't do this first or they'll die. But yeah, I'm trying to do a particular ending, which is one of the harder ones in the game to get. You have to be trying for this ending specifically, which is the Lord of Hollows ending, or the usurpation of the fire, I think is the proper name. That does require you to be horrifically ugly for most of the game unless you use a couple of items. Because in Dark Souls 1, right, when you die, your character goes hollow. So whatever character you made, they're now a shriveled piece of bacon. And you have to consume a humanity in order to regain your human appearance, and I think it does something else for your stats too. But
don't go hollow.
Yeah, you've got to do that in Dark Souls 3, and it works that way in Dark Souls 2 as well.
Which you haven't played.
Which I haven't played. There is a different item. I think it's called a human effigy in Dark Souls 2, and you also have a HP debuff when you're hollow as well. But in Dark Souls 3, because your character is a more special kind of undead, you don't go hollow when you die. Unless you're doing this quest line, which specifically involves talking to these characters who are from this land called Londor, which is entirely populated by undead and hollows and whatnot. And you talk to this character called Yoel, and you can get like 5 free level ups from him. But it puts what's called like a dark brand or something on your character, which means that every time you die, you accrue a certain number of levels of hollowing, and once you get past 15, your character goes hollow, and you are now a shriveled piece of bacon. I mean, I knew that but I didn't notice it for a while because my character is wearing a helmet.
Right.
And I took my helmet off and went, oh, God! I'm ugly! I'm ugly and I'm proud!
Oh, we're ugly.
Louder! God,
wow,
really?
Shit.
That
was a loud Patrick.
That peaks the shit out of the mic. God damn.
But now you know I have a song going in my head because you said every time I die.
Oh yeah. And then now you're thinking of that band. Mm-hmm. I re-listened to probably about half, I think, of their last album. I don't remember what it was called now.
Oh my God, great album.
Yeah.
There's a number in it.
I want to say Highly Irresponsible, but that's Better Lovers. God damn, what's it called?
What is it called?
What is it called? Because Low Teens is the one from 2017.
Low Teens, that's what I was thinking of. There was one after that?
Yeah. That
was
their
right,
last
we
one.
listened to that.
2021 before the band imploded.
Right.
Every time I die discography. It was called Radical. Radical, dude.
Whoa, tubular.
But yeah, I listened to probably like the first half of that album, and just, God, it's really good.
Yeah.
I wish things hadn't happened however the fuck it was they did. It never really felt clear exactly what was going on there.
It seemed like it was him.
It did feel like Keith was just having a bit of a mental breakdown.
Yeah, and then didn't come back from it.
Yeah, and just decided that the bridges had been burned. Yeah, I don't know. That's how it felt. Who's to say how much of what he said was true or not? Because like I remember, part of the thing was like, oh, I heard them talking about getting rid of me and replacing me, and the way that I had interpreted it, and I think that what the band had said is like, we were because they were on the hook for shows that they were supposed to do, and the rest of the band didn't want to cancel those shows, so they needed to find someone to fill in for him.
Right.
Which is a thing that happens all the time with bands. Like, hey, our singer needs a break. Could we find somebody to fill in for them? That's what but Keith assumed, because he also needed a break for his mental health.
Sure, and they all knew that.
And if you're already in that state, maybe you're not going to be interpreting, hearing that sort of thing well, but I don't know. I wasn't there.
Right.
Maybe there is something more to that. But yeah, he's apparently in a new band at this point. I meant to go check them out at some point, but I haven't yet done so.
Just remembering, sometimes your guitar player catches fire because of a pyrotechnic. You have to get a new guitar player to finish the tour for you.
Is that Spinal Tap or
Metallica?
Metallica. Okay.
James caught fire.
Well, not only your guitar player, but also your singer.
Right.
Yeah.
But you'll see pictures from the last half of that tour, and there he is sitting with just completely.
I suppose he could still sing. Yeah,
he was still at the microphone, but they got the rhythm guitar player from Metal Church.
Okay. But I watched some interviews, by the way, with the new, seemingly new lead guitarist for Mastodon. He seems to be more or less confirmed as. I mean, I saw on the Wikipedia page it said that they had started like writing and recording stuff with him, or that there was plans to. So it sure seems like he's a member of the band, but he's also still listed as touring guitarist. So I don't know.
Sure.
But I watched some interviews with him. He seems like a really cool dude.
Is he also like middle-aged, or is he younger?
He's probably. I'd say he's maybe a little bit younger than the rest of the band, but not much. But the picture on his Wikipedia page, he's got this extremely thick beard and mustache. But every other picture and video I've seen with him, he is clean shaven and looks completely different. Like still, long, quite long hair, but like he for whatever reason, hit the picture on his Wikipedia page. He's got this not very long, just ludicrously thick and bushy mustache and beard. But all the like videos I've seen of him like on stage with Mastodon and whatnot, he's clean shaven and looks so different. But he's not really a metal guy, which is interesting. But also, it fits the mold for at least the shoes that he's stepping into with Brent, because Brent wasn't really much of a metal guy either.
Yeah, he was more of a bluegrass and sort of...
Yeah, sort of southern rock kind of guy, which is part of what gave his playing such a unique texture to it. So I think that, I don't think he comes from the same world necessarily. He's... as far as like the music that inspires him, I think he's just more of a general kind of rock sort of player. He's done a lot of solo stuff and like studio whatnot. Nick Johnston is his name,
with the T.
With a T, yes, Johnston. Mr. Johnston. But yeah, he seems like a cool guy, like a neat guy. I'm interested to see how that goes. I don't envy him. It was hard enough.
Yeah.
Like stepping into the band when Brent had just been kicked out, and then shortly after he had started working with them, he died, and now every single video of this guy has people in the comments saying, "Oh, he'll never replace Brent," so on and so forth. And it's like I get,
okay, yeah, we get it.
I get why people are saying that, but also like please give the guy a chance. He seems like a great guitarist and, a good fit for the band. So,
this is something I've had a gripe about lately. I guess when I say lately, I mean the last 20 years. I mean,
forever.
I think it seems like everybody has an opinion about everything.
Before
I'm so done with it.
They've got any real...
Yeah.
And I won't claim that I never have opinions about things I haven't experienced, but... recently, they announced that it's been more or less announced for a while, but they finally showed off some bits they're remaking the original Halo game.
Right.
And it's going to be released on PlayStation as well.
Nice.
But they're remaking the original Halo game. And there are so many people who are really eager to just shit all over it. It's like, you haven't played it. Yeah. And also, they only showed like 10 minutes of part of the game. Like, give it a little bit of a chance.
And also, I mean, even if you have experienced a thing, what makes you think you have the wherewithal to be a proper critic of the formula?
Yeah. I mean, I think there is a difference between just sharing your opinion about something and pretending that you're a critic. I don't think a lot of people understand that difference,
right?
But I think it's fine to just have an opinion about something, and when you're having a conversation with someone, talking about it.
Sure,
that's what we do here,
right? But yeah,
that's what you and I do.
I meant online. I mean,
we're online. There's a podcast, OJ.
This is online.
Yeah, people listen to this.
Wait, I mean, people can just hear what we're saying right now?
Yeah.
Like humans. Like real living people.
Did you know that's what you do at your day job?
What do you mean?
In radio.
People can hear me talk?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
I've been doing this for like 25 years. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, I've said some stuff. People heard me say that?
My God, that was personal.
But I think people are too free with it and too certain that they're
right to this level of arrogance. Like,
I think one thing that always pisses me off too, and something that I've tried to be better about, and that I do think I am much better about now than I once was, where unless something is just, in my opinion, genuinely, objectively bad.
Yeah.
If it's any kind of subjective anything, if it's any kind of art, whether that's a video game or music or TV show or movie or what have you.
Yeah.
If I don't like something, I will try to always say that I don't like this.
Right.
I don't say,
it's not for me.
This is bad. I say, yeah, it's not for me. I didn't enjoy it. And here's why.
Right.
If I understand why I didn't enjoy something, if I've thought about it, then I might share that. But like, yeah, I always try to say, whether I don't say this thing sucks, this thing is bad, I hate this thing. I say, yeah, it didn't appeal to me.
Right.
That's it. I don't think that's for me. But if you like it, then good for you. Because it must be nice to have something another thing in your life that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. I'm happy for you.
Idiot.
Idiot. But yeah, I try to do that, and it's when other people don't do that, when they just, especially if it's something that I like, and someone's like, "Yeah, that fucking sucks." I'm like, do you think it's just genuinely bad, or did you not enjoy it? Like, because like I don't understand why you think it's bad. It's got these things. It just seems like it's not for you.
And if it does both of those things, can I borrow it?
But anyway. Let's talk about Voivod. We've been talking for a while.
We have.
I guess we had some soapboxes to stand on tonight. So Killing Technology from 1987. This is what album of theirs?
I think it's the third album.
Third album.
Yeah.
Third album. It took them 3 albums to sort of figure out like this is what Voivod is.
Right.
We're gonna make some weird thrash metal.
Or as Siri says, Voivod.
Voivod.
Yeah. Now playing Voivod.
I don't know if the name comes from somewhere else. I know a voivode is like a nobleman in like parts of Eastern Europe, I believe.
Right. The Dracula.
Yeah, he was the
voivode of Wallachia.
Of Wallachia, yeah. So I don't know if that's where the name comes from.
I believe it is,
or if it's something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is. I didn't do a lot of research. I had a headache.
Yeah.
As soon as I came home while I was listening to this album, so
that's not a good combination. I want to listen to this loud music with a migraine.
I always feel bad when I have a headache day on a day when we're supposed to talk about something, because it's like I'm not going to have a good a unfiltered, unaffected opinion.
Right.
My opinion of this album is going to be filtered through. I was in pain at the time, and it didn't help because the pain was made worse by sound.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't dislike this album by any means. It is definitely interesting. Like the first song kind of threw me off a bit because the main riff is very messy, I would say. And it was weird. Like it almost sounded like there was no bass, like there was no bass guitar behind the main riff. It was there in some of the other parts when the double bass drumming was a bit more present. Like there was, but it almost seemed like the main riff was just guitars. It was weird to me. I don't know. I might have been imagining that, or the bass was just a little.
I think he does some turn up and turn down situation where this is not for me to shine, whereas over here I'm going to be able to play because it's obviously this using a pick and a lot of distortion based sound, like, and sometimes it doesn't fit into what's going on.
I just feel like I feel like there should always be bass.
Yeah.
The bass, it's the bass. The bass is the bass.
Yeah. How low can you go?
It's at the bottom, and that's what you build on top of.
Right.
That's the base. Yep.
No treble.
I don't know. I didn't really notice that on the rest of the album though. Or at least I didn't notice it.
So just the title track.
Yeah, just the title track for whatever reason. It's sort of put me off. The vocals were a little weirder than the rest of the album on the title track as well. For part of it, the last half of the last third of the song is really different.
It is.
Yeah.
They do that a lot, though. They play a song, and then they play another part that doesn't sound like it belongs in the same song.
Yeah. The last third of the song was almost a totally different song. And I liked that third better.
Yeah.
But the rest of the album I thought was perfectly fine. I mean we've talked about Voivod before, but like you've been a fan of theirs, and you've
met
this
them,
band? Yeah, you've met them.
Yeah.
Did your band play at that same show, or was it just a show that you went to?
It was just a show that me and my other bandmates went to.
Okay, the band was there, but you were not there to perform.
Right. We were there to get really stoned and really drunk and enjoy a show.
And if I remember correctly, you got one of the members of Voivod, one of those things, two of the members of Voivod, one of those things to a degree that it affected the show a bit.
Yes.
That's a fun story. What a story, OJ.
What a story that is.
What a story, Mark.
What a story. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, doggy. Did you know that Bob Odenkirk remade he did a like shot for shot remake of most of The Room for charity.
Really?
But apparently it's never been released anywhere.
Is it Bob Odenkirk or Bob Odenkirk?
Bob Odenkirk.
Okay.
From Better Call Saul.
And Mr. Show and whatnot.
And he played Tommy. Or Johnny in the movie, but his goal was to deliver the lines as genuinely as possible. Yeah. To try and make the lines work. As I was watching an interview with him, and that got brought up, and he's like, he wanted to try and make the lines work.
He wanted to try to use actual acting.
Yeah, but you can't watch it anywhere, which is I really want to see it anyway. Killing Technology. This album slap.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna run out of time.
Yeah, we are.
To talk about the album.
50 minutes already.
Yeah.
I mean, this was like the third album of theirs I heard.
Okay.
I had already heard.
So you'd heard the first two of their albums?
No.
Oh, this was after the
I heard Dimension Hatros and then Nothing Face, and then like, yeah, but they had albums before this. They had, of course, War and Pain. They had Roar. They had Killing Technology. I got Roar and Killing Technology on a copy. A friend of mine made it on a Maxell, and I listened to it. I'm like, this is way more chaotic than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has got a 80% score from 4 reviews on the Worker approach. Excuse me.
You all right there, buddy?
Pizza.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite song on the album?
My favorite song, I think, is Tornado. It's probably my favorite song on the album, and you didn't really.
I didn't think about it. Yeah. My brain hurt too much.
You had Thinky Pain.
I had Thinky Pain. I did remember being entertained by the song Forgotten in Space.
That's a fun song.
Because the concept seemed like a lot of fun. I don't know.
These guys do have a good sense of humor.
Yeah. It seems like they're enjoying themselves.
Right. Yeah.
It seems like they had fun.
Oh boy, those guys.
God. I'm just glad
French Canadian fellas.
Those boys had fun.
Yeah. I do a pretty good Piggy impersonation.
Give it a shot. Yeah. Oh, God damn it! I can't believe I fell for it.
Sorry, he died of brain cancer.
I guess I didn't know he was dead. Yeah. If I had known he was dead, I probably wouldn't have fallen for it. But
he's a guitar player.
OJ crossed his arms over his chest and laid back and closed his eyes. Anytime he says to me, I do a good impression of this person, he does that. It's been a long time since you've gotten me with it without me acknowledging what you're about to do and letting you do it.
I feel bad because Piggy was great. Everybody loved the guy.
Yeah.
He wrote like the following album that he wasn't on. He wrote like most of the guitar riffs in his bed where he would pass away in the hospital, and he recorded. He says, "You guys go and make great music."
If we have any Quebecois fans, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm still writing. What medal do you bestow upon this album like Maz Kanata to Chewbacca?
I give this a high silver,
Yeah, it's definitely a silver. I was uncomfortable while listening to it, but it was not the album's fault.
Right. It was your lifestyle.
It was my brain. Yeah, my hardcore lifestyle.
You and your always out there doing drugs and hooking.
Yep, the drugs, aka the 3 ibuprofen I took when I got home.
Yeah, and by hooking we mean he has minis that he's.
I thought you were going to say fishing, and I was like, well, I don't do that, though.
Yeah, no, yeah, I meant you were.
Not that I dislike fishing, I just haven't gone fishing in quite a long time.
You were taking a knife to small men.
Yeah. So next week, I for once know what I want to listen to already, and it's another brand new deathcore album. It is a band that I haven't checked in with in a while. I listened to one of their albums a fair amount back in like 2015 or so, but I haven't really checked in with them in a while. But I figured they got a new album, and like I've liked what I've heard since then.
Yeah.
But I haven't really like seriously checked them out. So I want to talk about the brand new album "You Are Safe from God" here by the Acacia Strain.
Oh, the Acacia Strain! Oh, wow, we haven't talked about them in a very long time.
Yeah, they're very heavy, kind of death or kind of doom-inspired deathcore.
Right. Doomcore.
Yeah, with various other inspirations as well. Their album before this one, maybe it's 2 albums before, was extremely doomy. But this one I think is a little more death metal from what I've listened to it so far. It's their sound is always kind of changing and evolving a little bit, and that's one thing I like about them. They change it up. So we'll talk about that next week.
Hooray!
Until then, why don't you go ahead and follow our why don't you like I'm like a singing bass that is running out of batteries, or a trout or whatever those are.
Oh, Billy Bass?
Yeah, Billy Bass. There we go. Bass.
Bass.
Bass. The fish is a bass.
It's a bass, yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
Why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our feed on whatever podcast service you use to listen to us. And thank you very much for listening to another episode of the Bronze Metalist Podcast. I'm Kale.
I'm OJ.
Congratulations!